Hello guys, as most of you know, I'm making this video because I made a post on Facebook offering to give my advice on some of the issues with this generation. Um, I have quite a few responses up here. I'm not going to spend no more than 2 minutes or a minute and a half on each topic, and I'm going to try to give the best advice in that a lot of time. It may be over. It's not a goal, it's just a boundary so I don't overdo everything. And so you won't exit out of the video and get bored. Um, of course, I have this ungifted voice because it's a monotone voice a lot of the time, and it makes people want to go to sleep. So I'm going to try to get the best advice quick as I can. First topic on the list is drugs. Not always a good thing, and not always a bad thing. Prescribed drugs have come a long way, decreasing the different types of sicknesses and seizures and heart attacks and different stuff like that. But I'm guessing the person that posted this on the stat like commented on it was mainly talking about illegal drugs. Weed is not a good thing to get yourself acquainted with. People may argue that there's never been a recorded harm of weed to someone's body. But then again, who is going to go to a doctor's office and admit they smoke weed? Because unless it's very serious or life-threatening. Because I believe that if it was legal, the government would be required to list the side effects and warn you of the different things that could happen to you if you smoke weed. And I believe that a good example of sharing prescription drugs happened not too long ago, 2 days ago at DH County. Two students were sharing, actually it wasn't prescribed to either one of them. One student handed Xanax to the other student, and they got caught, and like the next few days after that, people were randomly getting searched for different things. So it doesn't just affect you, it could affect many people. Next topic is bullying. I believe bullying is just an evil way of ruining someone's confidence and ruining what someone's potential can get them in life. Bullying is a big discourager and emotional downfall for both the victim and the bully. I have to say I am not innocent when it comes to bullying. I don't. It's not my everyday goal just to call somebody out and make fun of them, make fun of their clothes, make fun of where they came from. But I mean, like I said, it's not good for the bully or the victim. I'm not very good with that topic, but anyway, people thinking they're better than everyone else, and these people won't let things go. I guess that's 3 in 1 comment. I'll address those quickly. People thinking they're better than everyone else. All I got to say is they get a lot of attention, probably spoiled. Um, the only person in my opinion that's better than everyone else is God and Jesus. Because if you were better than Jesus, then God wouldn't have sent His Son to die on the cross. He would have sent you to die on the cross, because He sent the ultimate sacrifice, and you must not be the ultimate sacrifice if you're not Jesus. So stop trying to be the best person there is. Using people, that just ruins people's trust. That just makes trust issues even worse than what they are today. Adding on to different things that ruin trust and different things like that. Not letting things go. Some things are acceptable, I guess, but not letting things go, and then not letting things go, and constantly reminding everyone about it is two different things. Like for example, if somebody calls you a name, calls you out, different things like that, they say they're sorry, and then for like a year or so, you keep reminding them, hey, you called me this, you called me that, ruining their reputation and ruining their chances of any social life extra beyond the one they already have already. Posers. I have to be honest, I pose in different areas, not my whole personality, but people that pose just to be a character in the crowd. You will just experience so many issues later on in life, having identification problems with yourself, not being able to identify what your actual morals are, what you believe in, who your family thinks you are, who your friends think you are. And I mean, being all quiet around people you don't know and talking around your friends doesn't make you a poser. Let me turn this off so I'm not distracted. But anyway, 13-year-olds trying to get a BF and having sex. A little intense topic, but yeah, teen pregnancy is becoming a big issue here lately. I've actually known a couple people in the last year that have been going through this issue, not necessarily being 13 years old. I believe if you're trying to get with someone and have sex, no matter what age you are, and you're not prepared, and you don't plan to get married, and you don't actually try to use protection or anything like that, I believe you are just plain stupid. Because first you're asking for a lifelong regret. It may not be a regret for all your life, but then again it could. Having the child and taking care of it, and if you turn out to have a great life, congratulations. Just imagine how much more successful you would be if you had just waited and set your foundation, and you wouldn't have to worry about constantly being weighed down with different responsibilities that you're not supposed to have upon yourself until later on in life. Honestly, kids these days, peer pressure is really a major component in teens having sex. These days, people say if you're a virgin, then you're not cool, and that's a negative thing. Honestly, they're smarter than all the people out there involved and active, because you make yourself 0% um, likely to have to go through early parenting and potentially ruining what you could have done and what your full potential was and what you were called to be in life. Um, that's just how I feel about that. Um, haters. Haters are always going to be around. It's not just this generation, it's been every generation in the history of mankind. Um, Good versus evil. Evil is going to be a hater of the good, and good is going to be a hater of the evil. Um, Democrats are not necessarily going to hate Republicans, but then again, they're going to have some type of hatred towards them. Um, it goes both ways. Haters on success is envy, and envy is a sin. Well, not necessarily sin. It goes into detail in the Bible of what extent of envy is sin. Um, like say for example, I'm a Carolina fan, and Duke beat Carolina the last game of the season. Carolina fans may be haters of Duke. Um, then again, like, I can honestly say I wasn't a hater. I enjoy the rivalry with different Duke fans and everything, but I don't hate on success because Jabari Parker planned on having just as much success as Marcus Page may have had. Both of them are going with basically the same goals, wanting to succeed in the NCAA, wanting to join the success of UNC and Duke, one of the greatest rivalries in the NCAA, and possibly in all of sports. But hating on somebody just because they're blessed, it's not right at all. Kindergartners having phones. Um, Honestly, I believe phones. The younger kids are when they get phones is when they have the most issues growing up in life and getting life skills such as communication. I believe all the motor times and the different abbreviations such as LOL, different stuff like that. Over time, typing in LOL on a text message is going to get um, tiring to the point where you type in LOL and you didn't even think no part of the conversation was funny at all. And later in life, when you want to have a conversation with somebody and you want to express you thought something was funny, um, odds are you're not going to smile or react. Um, that's when I guess that's why people want to express themselves through clothing and radical different types of ways, piercings. I mean, not that stuff isn't bad, but then again, you wouldn't have to go through all of that. If, um, you had limited yourself to how much you hid behind a phone or a computer. Because honestly, I regret talking so much and not working my way past being shy in an earlier age than I did. Because when I get in front of a crowd, I get nervous. I start talking low. I start looking down. I start shaking. Um, Like for example, right now, if everyone that commented on the post was sitting in front of me right now, I'd probably be really nervous. But knowing that I'm making the video and I could stop the video, remake it, um, I guess that lessens the nervousness. But I'm kind of getting off topic here. But kindergartners having phones. First off, when you're gonna have time to use your phone other than in the afternoons after school. Plus, if a kindergartner gets a phone, usually parents are going to be very cautious and always check on the kid all the time, what they're doing with the phone, that type of thing. Um, Kids aren't that young aren't going to know when it's time to take it out. And high schoolers a lot of times don't know when to put their phone off and when to use it. Um, I believe that if I was a kindergartner, everybody else had a phone and I wanted one, heck, I would be encouraging every parent to get a kindergartner a phone. But knowing that I'm older now and I know the side effects of getting one so early, um, I may reconsider that if I had the knowledge then that I know now. Not that I got one when I was a kindergarten. I didn't get a phone until I was in 7th grade. Um, and I gotta admit, I didn't know when to take it out and use it properly. Um, Texting here and there between classes, the schools being strict all the time is pretty ridiculous. As long as the teacher isn't teaching and it's not interfering with you getting the class on time, then I believe phones should not be a problem. Um, I mean, if you do that, if you give more privilege and opportunity to use your phone, then kids won't react as bad if you make the rules stricter in the different areas you like do not want them to use their phone, such as during class. If you told them they could use it during and after like during class changes, when the teacher's not teaching and your work's not done, I believe that shouldn't be a problem. But, on topic answers, the advice on kindergarten setting phones. Like I said, I argue both ways. If I was a kindergarten, I would want a phone, but then um, I wouldn't give my kindergartner a phone because I know the side effects can have on somebody. But anyway, if you want me to elaborate with you personally on any of these issues that you commented on my post, and I didn't quite give you the advice you were looking for, I can try to help you. Like one-on-one, like you can message me on Facebook, talk to me. I may be making another one of these videos depending on the reaction to this one. But I hope this answered some people's questions. And peace out.